Hey everybody, thank you for joining us on the TWNRGY Podcast.
Thank you very much.
What? I just wanted to give you guys some tips on where to find us. The main thing, well, obviously you found us if you're watching this, but...
you found us, thank you. We were lost for a little while.
Search, first one is YouTube. Go on YouTube and search TWNRGY, TWNRGY. And also do the same thing on Facebook, search TWNRGY. And then also we have a Patreon account. Or first off, we have an Instagram account. Do it for the gram, y'all. Gram it up. Grammy season's coming up. Yeah, folks. Get those Grammys.
Award-winning.
Likes, comments, whatever. But yeah, search for us on Instagram. Search TWNRGY. And then also, Patreon. We have a Patreon account. That website is www.patreon. And it'll be /TWNRGY. And on Patreon, you'll be able to see our videos, and you'll have an opportunity to contribute if you'd like, whether it's monthly or a one-time contribution. There is expenses that are factored into this, whether it's posting and other things of that sort. But if not, feel free to continue to watch us for free and enjoy the material that we put out. And Adam has some other information in regards to how you can find us.
All right. The other things you could do to find a place to, say, listen to us on is go on Apple iTunes, go on that search bar, type in TWNRGY, TWNRGY, and then our podcast will pop up. Also, the same for Spotify. Just type in our TWNRGY name. It'll come up. And then go on Stitcher. It'll come up and you'll find us, and you could download an app for Stitcher and Spotify on your phone. This way it makes it easy. You get there, you're on the go.
Yeah, if you have Apple, it's already on the phone, I believe.
Yeah, you already have the Apple iTunes app on there. So yeah, Apple, Android, whatever you have,
what
download
your affiliation, just
whatever site you find yourself on. Download Stitcher or Spotify app. Type in TWNRGY and you'll find us.
And once you do find us on YouTube, if you could subscribe, that'd be amazing. It's just as good as contributing financially sometimes.
You can subscribe on iTunes as well.
Subscribe on iTunes.
Don't forget that.
Leave comments, leave suggestions.
We're open for it.
Open, ready for any suggestions and comments that you may have. Just let us know. We'll continue to bring information about health and wellness. And just want to say thanks again for listening to us. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Adam Fernandez.
With the TWNRGY Podcast. Love you guys. Take care.
Take care. Love you.
Hey everybody. Thank you for joining us on the TWNRGY Podcast. Today we're just going to discuss basically our three main reasons why we like to work out, or the benefits that we feel from working out. And I'll let Adam kick it off.
All right. Breaking news.
This just in.
My first one is you get to build up physical tolerances. So like when I do things that are more challenging, I kind of be used to it a bit. One thing I know that I did personally recently was go on a lot of hikes out in Crystal Cove before going on a vacation where I knew I was going to do a lot of walking. So I kind of like beat myself up doing that hike.
Beat yourself too much, man.
It was challenging. And this way, when I was on the trip, I wasn't complaining, oh, my legs are sore, my feet are hurting, and this, that, and the other. So I kind of just built myself up by beating myself up, and then kind of helped myself for the future. That way, when I was on my trip and walking around a lot, it really wasn't an issue at all.
If anything, yourself,
yeah, just maybe like the backpack hurt my shoulder at times, but it really wasn't even that major. But yeah, the walk helped a lot. So, and then my second one, I'm going to go with 3, is you kind of get out and socialize rather than just being home doing a workout video, doing your Peloton bike or whatever it may be.
They're cool. It's good. Whatever you're doing to get your workout on.
It's good, but the thing is sometimes you're at home, you're by yourself, and maybe you're not meeting new people, friends, significant others.
I don't think the instructor sees you, or do they?
So you kind of get out there where you can go on a bike ride with friends or just maybe some sort of group. I know a place about my bike at, they're like, oh yeah, every Saturday we have a group bike ride together. So I mean, there's just different ways you could get with groups of people and socialize.
Even around town,
even
exercising.
Like workout classes, or sometimes I see yoga on the beach, or there's these kind of adult league flag football, soccer,
bird
baseball,
yoga, all the seagulls
bird
congregate.
But yeah, there's
wings.
this thing locally where people get together and it's kind of like they're being fit and being healthy, playing sports and being active and socializing, meeting new friends.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my second one, a good benefit of working out and being able to socialize. And my third one is you improve your health for the future. You do a lot of cardio, you're strengthening your heart. This way when you're older, you have a strong heart, you're able to live a long, fulfilled life. And you're doing squats, you're helping out your legs. As you get older, you kind of lose your strength.
Yeah.
And just like by kind of pumping weights and doing like chest and arm workouts, you
aerobic, anaerobic.
Continue to build your muscle, because as you get older, your muscles deteriorate, and it's just
shrinking on down, man.
Yeah,
Shrinkage.
So you're just kind of looking to help yourself out for the future with your workouts, because as you get older, maybe you're gonna make excuses not to work out, and you're gonna be few and far between. So this way, you kind of build that momentum as you're younger, and then hopefully it continues as you get older.
Yeah, man.
Gonna pass it on to him.
Point taken. All right, here we go. All right, and just to preface, we didn't talk to each other before we wrote down what we wanted to discuss, because a lot of things that I was thinking about are very similar to what Adam was saying. But to start off, I just want to say...
Copy kitten.
I'm a copycat, man. I'm grown up.
Kitten
no more. But the first reason I like to work out is just the way I feel, not necessarily like aches and pains and things of that sort, like swole, like getting all worked up, getting those muscles going, but just the way I feel from exercising. Because when you exercise, your brain produces endorphins and dopamines, and I just like the way I feel after I've worked out. I feel fulfilled, and I feel like when you do have that rush of endorphins, it decreases any depressive state you may be in, like whether it's just stress in general. So for me, it's not necessarily how I look after the fact, the muscles I've gained.
Sure, you're checking yourself out in the mirror, and you're flexing as you're working out.
Maybe when I was 20 years old, that was the case. I wanted to be able to cut for the gym, or for the beach, for the pool parties, whatever the case. Like now, I'm just like, man, I want to be healthy. I just want to be good, able-bodied, have that health and well-being going on. But yeah, just the way I feel mentally, physically, after I've worked out, it just feels amazing. And I suggest, it's like a drug. It's a drug that your own body creates, that your brain creates. So I suggest be a drug addict in the sense that you get to go out, work out, and you create those internal drugs, those dopamines, those serotonin levels. They start to skyrocket because you will feel amazing after you worked out. Guaranteed. Yeah, you might be sore if you haven't worked out in a while, but after a while, it quickly subsides, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. All you're worrying about is like, man, I feel pretty dang happy today. But the second one I wanted to discuss, let me take a peek here. Adam touched on it on his the last one that he mentioned, but just taking care. We've said it a million times, but your future self. I always think about the future's not promised, tomorrow's not promised, the next minute's not promised, but just taking care of my future self. Where I've gotten today is because of my past self that has taken care of me. That's eaten well, it's gone on hikes, it's gone to the gym, it's not had that dessert, that sugary treat, those chips, that fried snack. That was my past self. My past self has made great decisions for my present self. And my present self right now, I'm trying to make the best decisions possible for my future self. Like I said, tomorrow's not promised. I don't know what the future holds, but I want to continue to be active, continue to be doing what I want to do with my friends, family, bike rides, hikes, frisbee, getting that grounding session going, frisbee
football
up.
catch. If I didn't eat a pack of Skittles today, tomorrow, next day, and I died, I really wouldn't care that. I missed out on a pack of Skittles or Cinnabon or whatever it may be. You go, but you're depriving yourself. Like, I'm gonna miss the people that I had in my life. I'm not gonna miss
the snacks,
inanimate food object that's gonna be that
was
be left
created
behind
in a laboratory by little crazy scientists, aliens, whomever it may be, that made these sugary treats that are downfall, diabetes, inflammation, brain fog. Anyways, I digress. But anyways, just taking care of your future self, because I know that I believe I'll have a long, fulfilling life. So that's why I want to take care of myself, so I can continue to do the things I love now, and maybe who knows what new things I'll be doing in the future, and I can continue doing those, whether it's on an active level, it's on a physical level, just anything to, not necessarily just active and physical, but just the health and well-being, like keep those stress levels down, keep my heart health great, so I can just enjoy times with friends. I don't need to be all doing crazy things with friends, but just sitting around having dinner, going out for a drink, whatever the case may be, or bonfire, getting those marshmallows. I don't mind marshmallow.
Jet Puff, Marshmallow Man, Stay Puff.
There we go.
The other one's Jet Puffed, but that's why.
But yeah, just think about your future self. Your current self is taking care of your future self. Your present self for the future. Your past self, you didn't just get here automatically. It's all about steps and thinking about the future, but not too far in the future, and being present, being aware of what's going on currently. And the last thing I wanted to touch base about, Adam touched base about it as well, but it's a communal aspect. When you go to the gym, you see some familiar faces. Whether you're working out, I see a lot of familiar faces, like people that maybe I wouldn't see on a regular basis, and you just you relate to one another because of working out. Yeah, you see them. They like to stay healthy.
They're your gym friends.
They're your gym friends. And gym friends have turned into regular friends for us.
True.
Our buddy LJ. What up, LJ?
What up?
And but yeah, just the communal aspect. Like whether it's the sauna, like Adam and I go to the sauna on a regular basis and talk to a lot of amazing people. Just hear their stories. They've lived in other areas throughout the U.S., other countries, and whatever the case may be. But you have something to relate to. But then also with your friends and your family, you get to talk about it. You get to motivate them. They get to motivate you, telling them telling you your stories, what they did today. Oh, I had a long day. I didn't feel like it. I was tired, but I ended up going out and working out. I brought my clothes with me, went out after work, so I wouldn't have any excuses. No excuses, peeps. No excuses. Try not to. Excuses are like armpits. Everyone has them, and they all stink. But yeah, just any way possible, just like that communal thing, because you keep together the individuals, you strengthen one another, you learn from one another, you motivate one another, and you can inspire people. I feel I inspire people, I feel people I see and I meet inspire me. Whether they have issues and they're still getting after it, going in the gym and working out hard, whatever the case may be. I see people with prosthetic limbs and I go, like, man, that guy's getting after it, that gal's getting after it.
Yeah.
And just no excuses. Don't let anything get you down. I've had long days where I'm just like, forget it. I just love that feeling, like I mentioned earlier, that I feel after I've worked out. And so that's a motivating factor for me. But it's just a great way to talk to people, get to know people. And yeah, like I said, we didn't talk to each other about anything that we wrote down or talked about today.
They're still pretty similar.
They're very similar.
Very.
Great minds think alike, y'all.
Bang it out.
Bam. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. Just wanted to let you guys know about some of the things that, some of the reasons we work out. And I don't think there's any reason or anything bad about wanting to work out to look good for whether it's a vacation or some sort of a reunion for high school, or you want to fit in that dress, you want to fit in that swimsuit. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Whatever your reason is, just continue and have it be your goal, and just be a motivating individual to whoever's around you. And motivate yourself.
Yeah, do it.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining the TWNRGY Podcast. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Adam Fernandez.
Take care.
Bye.
Love y'all.